Welcome to release question 135 for CAHSEE Math. It says Bonnie has two similar rectangular boxes. The dimensions of one box are twice those of box 2. How many times greater is the volume of box 1 than the volume of box 2? So how many times greater is the volume? Let's underline that word right there. So the volume, the dimensions of box 1 are twice those. So dimensions are twice as big, but we want to compare the volumes. So let's say this is box 1. We'll make it relatively simple box here. Let's draw two pictures. This is box 1. It doesn't tell us what the dimensions are. It just says from this one to this one we get twice as big. Hello, Belle. And so let's call this L. Let's call this W. And let's call this H. So length, width, and height. That's box 1. Now it says here we're doubling all of the dimensions. We're taking all these dimensions times 2. So this box I'm trying to make, relatively speaking, I should make this a little bit better, I think. Trying to make it 2 times as long, 2 times as high, 2 times as wide as well. So this one, that looks pretty close. It's going to be a bit wider here. So this is box 2 now. So I didn't know what the dimensions were, but whatever they were, it's just 2 times whatever that was. 2 times the length, 2 times the width, and 2 times the height. This is box 2. And so the volume of box 1 would just be length times width times height. But the volume of box 2 would then be 2 times the length, because that's the new length of this one. It's 2L. The new width of this one is 2W, and the new height of this one is 2H. If we multiply that all together, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So you have 8LWH. What's it look like? How many times bigger is the volume here? If we look at that, this is 8 times larger. It's 8 times length times width times height. Over here it was just 1 times the length times the width times the height. So it's 8 times larger. This right here is choice C. Number 135, choice C.